So I've been rewatching some of my favorite animes, like Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, and Chainsaw Man. And I thought to myself, some of these characters would make great Pokemon trainers. And so, with the power of God and anime by my side, that's what I did. For starters, I decided to go with these three characters: Gojo, Makima, and Muzan. Now you may wonder, why these specific characters? Well, you see, I'm a simple man. I see mommies and daddies, I am on my knees. Now that we got the idea down, I say enough talking and let's dive right into the action. Now I could go the easy way out and give Makima like 3 dog Pokemons, and as much as I know how some of y'all gooners can be out there, that's no fun. It's lazy writing, or lazy drawing, whatever. Anyways, she'll be teamed up with Giratina, Houndoom, and Honchkrow. Giratina is the overlord of the distortion world, and I don't want to dive too deep into the manga spoilers, but the thematic fits IMHO. I wanted to make it look as menacing and imposing as possible, like lurking in the shadows of a hot anime lady. There's a devil in control. I think making the drawing from a ground point of view really helps emphasize that, and would call this sketch a great success. Anyways, I'll let the time lapse continue while I'm mentally prepared to do the next voiceovers, trying hard not to stutter. That's Giratina done. Now on to the next one. Houndoom. Well, I did say including 3 Dogmons would be lazy, but it would be criminal not to at least have one, right? I wanted the drawing to have a red, hell-like atmosphere, and what better Mon than the one based on Hellhounds? Overall, with the perspective and general direction determined, we're heading into the right path. Houndoom sketched out. Onto the final Pokemon, Honchkrow. Now crows are usually associated with Makima, so Honchkrow is the obvious pick here. Its blue color to round off her team would make great artistic contrast to the other Mons. Okay, Yas Queen, slay, serve, eight. I believe those are the words the kids use these days. Anyways, before you guys pass away from cringe, let's move on. We'll do the man that stole every guy's girlfriend, that has induced so much pain and anxiety every Wednesday towards millions for the last year, that has been baby girled by the community. I am talking about none other than Satoru Gojo. I don't think we need any introductions for Gojo. He's the strongest, the sexiest, the most twink little dipshit in the anime. So, I found a perfect monster to match his character. Alola Ninetales, Squirtle, and Palkia. I discussed among my friends who are very much so Gojo fans, and the Pokemon that was most commonly brought up was Palkia. Gojo's infinity and Palkia's control over space felt like bread and butter, so it was like a perfect match. And you know, Gojo is, after all, used to slashes. Holy shit, that was a lot harder than I expected. Palkia has a decently complex design, and as you guys probably saw, I struggled super hard. Nevertheless, I'm happy with it. Let's move on to the next one, Ninetales. Alola Ninetales has some blue ass eyes, and you know what they say about blue eyed people. Its color scheme matches Gojo almost to a T, and Gojo gives off annoying husky vibes. I know foxes and dogs are different, but they're technically both canines. I don't want to hear it, armchair zoologists. Finally, I was debating hard on the last Pokemon, but then I remembered. Wait, Ash had a Squirtle with those 6 shades. And seeing as how it had a pretty shit-headed personality, I decided to add 2 on 2 and make 5. I'ma be real with y'all, I don't draw dudes all that much, but damn did I draw a sexy hunk of a man. I'm proud of my progress. I think for now I'll call it quits and take a break.
A break? Now hold on. Why are you stopping? Are you the best artist because you're Tommy? Or are you Tommy because you're the best artist? If anyone could become like you, their foolish art ideas would become reasonable possibilities. Stand proud. You are strong.
You know what? You're so right, inner schizophrenic Tommy. There's more work to be done. Muzan was a bit harder to figure out. A lot of the ghost type Pokemons were my initial choices, but not many of them fit his aesthetic. So I had to do something I rarely do: think. After a long session of sweaty thinking, I decided on Deoxys, Zoroark Hisui, and Yveltal. For Yveltal, I needed a strong symbol of malevolence. And seeing as how its Pokédex entry says its feathers drain the life force out of living creatures, and its name is literally derived from the word evil, like we're talking about the character that canonically caused 5 of his wives to unalive themselves. Him and Yveltal would go on day dates. Or rather night dates. Okay, the 2 mean baddies done. Now for Deoxys. Deoxys was a no-brainer. They can both change forms, regenerate, and have tentacles. It's pretty self-explanatory. Whew, Zoroark time. Not to delve too deep into spoilers once again, but their color palettes match a lot. Zoroark's design resembles werewolves, and with the Demon Slayer universe, that aspect fits like a glove. Damn, I should draw dudes more. Okay, we got all 3 sketches done. Coloring these will bring them to life, so I say cut the sweet talk and get right into it. I decided for the sake of not making this video like an hour long, to cut out cleaning up the lines. Like I mentioned in my last video, this part of the process feels like the last mile of a long marathon. I'm not going to commentate any further on these next few time lapses, as I'd much prefer to let you guys enjoy the art come to life. Enjoy the art and music. Makima done. The crosses and overall aura of this drawing brings it to another level, and I'm pretty darn happy with it. I am an overall fan of this perspective because it makes me feel like I'm about to be stepped on. Okay! Gojo next! Jesus, someone get this guy some psychiatric help. Whew, done with this little shithead. With all these drawings, I really wanted to bring in some recognizable elements to make them feel like they're actually the characters. So the different shades of purple, red, and blue, alongside the purple lightning, really helps this drawing feel like Gojo. Anyways, it's Muzan Jackson time. And that's all she wrote. The Infinity Castle was a great touch in my opinion, and again, brings the drawing more in tune with the character. And with that drawing complete, I can finally put down my pen. Low key though, we kind of have a twisted evil version of the Triforce. Like we got power, courage, and wisdom. I think these are some of my strongest works yet, and I'm pretty proud of myself. Regardless, you guys' opinion and feedback matter more, so if you liked the video, drop a like and subscribe. I've been getting the hang of editing and making better content, so I'm looking forward to improving in the future. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.